dus zo donker.
Oh, maybe just for display. Like just for display then. Hello.
Going into abandoned buildings alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in an abandoned building alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from Exploration Team Woodland, a Belgian urban exploration channel focusing on abandoned and off-limits locations, such as forts, hospitals, mansions, and factories. Known for raw, on-the-ground walkthroughs of derelict sites, capturing confined spaces and structural decay with handheld cameras. It is May 10th, 2018, in an unnamed military fort. The team arrives at a long-abandoned military fort, still used by the army but officially off-limits. They cross shallow water by boat, guided by local youths. The terrain is soft and unstable, with mud and standing water making footing unreliable from the start. Even before entering, the environment presents risk. Controlled movement is already necessary just to reach the structure.
Verder ben ik gaan kijken.
Maar kijk eens veel even.
Maar doe het.
Die rooi zit niet zo.
Ik wil nog mee, het is niet diep ook nu. Hè.
Gaan jullie dat doen?
Tuurlijk.
Gaan we mee?
Nee.
Kom.
Maar wie zou je volgen?
Volgens die mannen zou dit een enigste ingang zijn voor het tweede stuk van het fort hier.
Ja, want hier, kijk maar hier.
Inside, the explorers move through narrow, blocked-off corridors in near-total darkness. They rely almost entirely on camera screens for visibility, limiting depth perception and making it harder to judge distance or obstacles ahead. The tunnels are damp, enclosed, and silent, conditions that amplify small sounds and make navigation slower and more deliberate.
Je kunt hier zo ongelooflijk ver in blijven gaan in die tunnels. Hier is al een stuk ingestort precies. Kijk, al die verstevigde stukken hier.
Deeper inside, the structure becomes more hazardous. Collapsed sections, reinforced areas, and exposed features like hooks and ovens point to the fort's original use. Ventilation shafts and defensive positions remain visible, but the layout is fragmented, making it difficult to move freely. The tight spaces and uneven surfaces increase the risk of slips or missteps with very little room to recover.
Fuck.
En dan moet ik nog terug overal. We moeten nog door dat water en terug naar man.
Kom on, wat is gedaan?
Dat is een ziekenhuis, dat is een ziekenhuis. De vinger is
Ja,
gebroken.
maar dat
Dat is gebroken. Je ziet direct al.
Nou, dat heeft niet aan, maar het is belangrijke medici.
Ja, kom on jongens, dat is gedaan. Hè.
Ja mensen, je moet ons excuseren, de trip is iets vroeger afgelopen.
While attempting to explore the hospital section, one member breaks a finger. The reaction is immediate. The exploration is cut short. In environments like this, even minor injuries become serious due to restricted access and limited exit routes. The team documents a large portion of the fort before being forced to leave. What stands out isn't just the history, but the physical risk involved in navigating a structure that's no longer maintained or designed for safe access. Confined spaces, poor visibility, and unstable terrain create constant pressure throughout the exploration. the injury reinforces a key reality of urban exploration. In places like this, the environment itself is the main hazard, and it only takes one mistake to end the entire journey. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from Urban Hours, a UK-based urban exploration channel documenting abandoned buildings, derelict malls, pubs, and forgotten spaces. It is March 4th, 2026, at an abandoned mansion/barbershop complex, United Kingdom. They move through dark hallways, unstable floors, and boarded sections while scouting hiding spots for a planned game. The building itself presents constant hazards: wet surfaces, black mold, and a partially exposed elevator shaft. As they explore, the environment begins to shape the tension. Echoing footsteps, creaking floors, and water dripping through the structure make it difficult to distinguish between normal building noise and something else.
Dickheads, you know that? They are fucking dickheads. That scared the shit out of me.
They move deeper into sections with standing water and visible mold. Conditions become more restrictive, movement slows, and attention shifts more toward footing and safety than exploration, increasing the overall tension.
The guy asked, were you banging? I'm trying to open the door. Oh, I think it was. No, we have to do that. I'm gonna come with you. If the guards do come and they have guns, and if we're yeah, they're gonna have fucking guns in Ireland.
In the basement, standing water and a partially collapsed floor force them to move carefully. The structure here appears less stable, limiting where they can safely step and reducing escape options if something goes wrong.
Look at that. I was never in here. That's the pig. Remember Robert found it?
Oh, she did not wrong. Someone vandalized this pig.
That's gonna be a good thumbnail.
Someone vandalized this pig, yeah.
You wanna get a photo in front of it?
Don't.
Get out of my way!
So wasn't this pig standing on Robert side to us?
Yeah, someone pushed it over.
Well, you mean, yeah, we put on the mask.
Yeah. And this would be the thumbnail. We have to like make a clip of like.
So that's why you should have brought your green balaclava so you could be in the thumbnail.
Shit out. Well, who's gonna take the photo?
You don't want to be caught. Hold it like a selfie camera, no? Can you not just put your camera down and put a timer on it?
We don't want to be caught talking like fucking clip farmers, bro. So we are not clip farmers.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Everybody clip farm. You don't get. The only way to get famous is to clip farm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Jesus.
What?
Look back at me. Oh. Oh god.
Is my mask on good?
Yeah, let me snap a selfie. What the fuck is going on?
Are you gonna take a picture of us right now? Don't take the light. Keep the light on. What? Just take the thumbnail.
Just look at me. Look at
Take
this.
the thumbnail
Look.
picture.
Look at me. Look.
Yeah,
look.
we are.
Okay.
Right, now we get for the first page. Right, I'm laying on it here.
What are we getting more pictures of this?
Another fucking picture.
Yeah, we do what we do.
For your Instagram profile pic.
This is the 2026 recap.
For your Instagram profile pic.
Yeah.
That looks so shit.
After hours are uncensored.
After hours?
Okay, After Hours is named. This is born. Oh god, it's getting dark outside. Seafood.
Oh wait, we need to get here fast. It says visitor policy, so we need to read this.
Dated one.
Right, what the f do you want?
Oh, is it?
What would you like?
Ice cream?
Can I have peas butter cheese? I mean, cut that out. That was f***ing cringe, right?
Let's do it again.
What is this?
I'm not cutting that out.
It's a menu.
During final hiding spot tests, unexplained noises trigger quick reactions. With the group now spread out and focused on hiding, any sound becomes harder to trace, increasing uncertainty about where it's coming from. This exploration leans more on environment than direct encounters. The building itself, dark, unstable, and unpredictable, creates consistent pressure throughout. Rather than clear paranormal activity, it's the combination of sound distortion, low visibility, and physical hazards that drives the tension. Moments of fear come and go quickly, but they build a pattern, showing how easily perception can shift in abandoned spaces where nothing is clearly defined. The next chilling video comes from Exploring with Kevlar, a UK-based paranormal exploration channel where Kevlar visits reportedly haunted locations, often alone at night. It is November 18th, 2024 in England, at Robin Hood's grave near Muirfield, just outside Huddersfield. Kevlar arrives alone near the woodland site. Without a head torch, he relies on his phone for light, immediately limiting visibility and depth perception. The location is isolated and uneven, with open ground leading into dense tree cover. After a short walk, he reaches the stone structure believed to mark Robin Hood's grave, worn down and partially obscured by the surrounding environment.
This people believed to be Robin Hood's grave. This, gosh. Structure.
Kevlar begins calling out, asking for interaction with his K2 device. His voice carries clearly in the still air. With no background noise, even small changes become more noticeable, but no immediate response follows.
I just had a little nickel. It went up to orange on the K2, but I don't know. If it goes off again, then we'll be...
He switches to an EVP recorder, continuing attempts to communicate. Repeated questions are asked, but no audible responses are captured. The silence becomes the dominant factor, each pause reinforcing the lack of interaction.
Is Robin here with us tonight? If you are here, Robin, can you speak into my device for me, please? Shout yes or shout no. If you are here, Robin, can you speak into my device for me, please? Shout yes or shout no.
Kevlar reflects on the earlier K2 spike, noting the lack of further activity. With no escalation, he begins to pack up, choosing not to extend the investigation further.
So it's a slippery slope. Unless Robin pushes me downhill. You're looking for me. Oh, road's not that busy now. Might be able to get out of this town. The car's just down here. The car's just down here. Fucking getting through this bit here, man.
He makes his way back toward the car, navigating the uneven slope in low light. The tone shifts slightly, more relaxed. But the isolation of the location remains clear until he fully exits the area. This investigation stands out for what doesn't happen. Aside from a single K2 spike, there's no clear response, no voices, no movement, no escalation. But that lack of activity doesn't remove the tension. In isolated environments like this, where visibility is limited and sound is minimal, the experience becomes more psychological than physical. The uncertainty isn't driven by events, but by the absence of them. And sometimes, that silence is what makes a location feel the most unsettling. The next shocking video of the night comes from Chiza Chad, a UK-based urban exploration and paranormal channel, focusing on abandoned historic mansions and isolated locations. It is February 6th, 2026 in the United Kingdom, at an abandoned historic mansion. The explorers move deeper into the mansion, passing through large rooms with high ceilings, chandeliers, and spiral staircases. As they advance, faint footsteps and dragging sounds begin to echo through the building. In structures like this, sound can travel across floors and corridors unpredictably, but the timing and repetition make it difficult to dismiss completely. Their behavior shifts. Less exploration, more awareness of their surroundings.
Why is that thing swinging?
Something is being dragged here.
What was that?
Who's there?
What was that? Yo, that chandelier is swinging.
What the hell is going on? It came from down there.
Yo, somebody's in here, man.
A chandelier begins to move. At the same time, dragging noises continue somewhere within the building. The combination of visible movement and sound changes the situation, raising the possibility that something else may be inside. From this point, the focus moves away from exploration and toward identifying where the sounds are coming from.
Yo, shut your lights off. Shut your light off. Shut your light off. Whose light is that outside? Whose light is that outside? There's a car. There's a car. There's a car. Shut your light off. There's someone right there. There's someone right there.
Okay, we gotta get out of here now.
We gotta get out of this theater, dude. Let's go.
I don't know where to go.
Yo, there's someone right there.
No.
Yo. 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 Shh. right through here, dude. Someone just drove right through here. Sorry if it's dark, you guys. Someone literally just drove right through here. Yo. Yo. Where is he? He drove right through the front. He drove right past here, bro.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. We don't want to see him.
Okay, so at the moment...
A car pulls up outside. This confirms that someone else is nearby. The team moves more carefully, navigating through hidden sections of the building while trying to stay quiet. In locations like this, unexpected human presence introduces a different level of risk, less predictable than environmental hazards.
Let's exit through the basement. Okay, basement. Let's go out to the basement. No, why not? That way we get to see the cool statues. No, we have people coming our way. Which way is the basement? It's right this way. Okay, let's go that way. This house. They're over here. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's exit this way. Let's go. Before they come. Let's exit this way. Was it here? Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell?
Was it here? Yes. This is like a different place.
Did your light just die?
Shit, yo, something's in here.
Yo.
Something's in there. Something's in there.
I just seen something.
You guys want to exit this way? You can't exit that way. But there's an outdoors. You can't be on the outside. Why not? Let's just go out that way. No. Go in the front door. Okay, do you want to explore this before we leave? What was that?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Yo. Someone's coming.
Believing there may be more than one person inside, the explorers begin to retreat. Footsteps and movement continue as they make their way through the basement and toward alternate exits. The layout limits visibility and makes it difficult to track where sounds are coming from. Their priority shifts fully to leaving the building safely. This exploration changes quickly from curiosity to caution. What begins as a walkthrough of a large abandoned structure becomes a situation where the main concern is no longer the building, but who else might be inside it. The scale of the mansion, combined with limited visibility and echoing sound, makes it difficult to assess what's actually happening in real time. And in environments like this, uncertainty, especially involving other people, is often the biggest risk. The next video comes from Do Over Gaming, a small paranormal and urban exploration channel focused on abandoned houses and overnight investigations. Known for casual, unscripted explorations with a focus on atmosphere and real-time reactions. It is February 7th, 2019 in the United States. The explorers return to an abandoned house they have previously investigated after experiencing strange activity during an earlier visit. As they enter, they immediately comment on how cold the property feels. Inside, the house appears frozen in time. Personal items like razors and hygiene products still left behind, suggesting the previous occupants left abruptly. That detail adds weight to the environment. It doesn't just feel abandoned, it feels interrupted.
Good.
This kind of sideways stairs has got me wigged out.
Look at the Santa sitting there. That creeped me out walking out.
They find an old Tennessee Raiders hat from the 2003 AFL Championship. The moment briefly breaks tension, with one of them joking about using it to scare the other, but the environment quickly pulls focus back, with the humor feeling temporary rather than relieving.
What was that?
Dude, was that you?
No. Maybe we should make sure.
Are the floors?
I don't know what that was.
Attention turns to an attic access door above them. The camera lingers on it. With no clear visibility into the space, it becomes a focal point, an area that could hold movement or remain empty. The lack of confirmation is what builds the tension. This investigation doesn't rely on a single major event. Instead, it builds through smaller moments: visual misidentification, environmental noise, and limited visibility. Each one on its own is explainable, but together, they create a consistent sense of unease. By the end, nothing is confirmed, but the environment never fully feels empty. And in locations like this, that uncertainty is often what stays with you the longest. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Rooted Expeditions, an exploration channel focused on abandoned houses, rural properties, and forgotten buildings. Their videos follow real-time walkthroughs, combining history, condition, and on-the-spot reactions. It is August 12, 2020, in a rural countryside, United States. Zach, Carrie, and Zach's brother come across an abandoned farmhouse while driving through the countryside early in the morning. The property is isolated, surrounded by open land with a barn and detached structures nearby. Even from the outside, the building shows clear signs of decay.
Hello? 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 Yeah. Oh, dude, there's a basement. Is there? Yeah. Careful where you step. Hello? Okay, guys. Kitchen area right here. Smells like pee, animal pee.
Before entering, they already identify weak flooring and structural damage. That early assessment matters. Once inside, movement becomes limited by what the structure can safely support. Moving deeper into the house, they begin warning each other about sections of flooring. Several areas appear close to collapse, forcing them to slow down and plan each step. In buildings like this, damage isn't always visible, making every movement a calculated risk.
We're really gonna try to get up here.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay, babe, I'm coming.
That looks like that could be falling apart.
It really does, dude.
Look, guys.
Okay, guys. I'm only doing this because I have backup.
They search for another route into the basement. Older houses often have multiple access points, and they eventually locate a hidden entrance. The space below is small, damp, and enclosed, with mold and poor air quality, adding another layer of risk. Visibility is limited, and the confined layout restricts movement.
Huh?
I like how it smells in there, dude. I'm gonna
It stinks.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we gotta hurry up so we can get to this barn. Shoot, this barn. Oh, guys. Look at this old refrigerator. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm digging this. Oh, look at that. That's an old refrigerator, guys.
After leaving the basement, They move into the nearby barn and workshop. Inside, they find scattered furniture and signs of animal activity. The environment feels less structured and more exposed, with debris spread across the ground. Near the end, they discover animal bones. The reaction is immediate. While not uncommon in rural areas, the presence of remains confirms the property has been actively used by wildlife or something else, rather than sitting untouched. They decide to leave shortly after. This exploration is defined more by physical risk than anything else. Unstable flooring, hidden access points, poor air quality, and limited visibility create constant pressure throughout. The discovery of animal remains adds to the atmosphere, but the real danger comes from the structure itself. By the end, the decision to leave is controlled rather than reactive, showing that in locations like this, knowing when to stop is just as important as exploring in the first place. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.